If you want to make money in crypto, you need to have the right data and get in position before the markets make a move. Arbitrum and its ecosystem is growing rapidly and are constantly making moves, which means there are big gains to be made if you're in the right position. Thankfully, we found a piece of alpha that will help you understand Arbitrum better, but also show you what to look for in other projects to catch the wave before it pumps. It's time to discover crypto. Special thanks to Thor and Inspexco for sharing this information about Arbitrum. And stick around to the end for our insane Arbitrum price prediction. Protocols in Arbitrum are supported in part by several grant systems available from the Arbitrum Foundation itself and other DeFi protocols like Uniswap. Knowing which projects are growing and possibly receiving a grant is a fantastic sign that this project is not only going to have upward momentum, but it's about to get a multi-million-dollar cash injection. Just for reference, there are over $50 million up for grabs at the time of this recording. The crypto experts at Inspexco made a list of all the projects in Arbitrum that are in the running for grants. Let's dig into what they found. First off, the grant proposals were not without controversy. Of the over 100 grant proposals, only 56 went through. This is a good sign and shows that all the communities on Arbitrum are highly engaged with what is going on in the ecosystem. I'd say this is bullish. First is Timeswap. Timeswap's an automated market maker, or AMM, that passed its grant vote to boost the visibility of its core product, an Oracle-less lending platform. Timeswap says their platform creates yield and lending without the risk of liquidation within an extremely gas-efficient platform. The lack of an Oracle adds to the security of the platform, since Oracles are one of the main ways that DeFi exchanges get hacked. This kind of protocol hardening makes Timeswap less susceptible to arbitrage bots. And the team at Timeswap is fully doxed and has a large exposure to India, which is a rapidly growing crypto market. But the thing that really caught my attention was the fact that crypto OG and one of my favorite people in the space, Balaji Srinivasan, is an investor in the project. So is Ethereum whale and fellow YouTuber Ryan Sean Adams from the Bankless podcast. I'd say that's pretty good company to keep. Next up is Mux Protocol. It's not the Pokemon. One of a handful of DeFi exchanges where you could trade crypto up to 100x leverage. While similar to other DeFi crypto exchanges like GMX and some others, they have a couple tricks up their sleeve like leverage boosting and smart position routing, all while being fully self-custody. In less than 13 Mux, Mux has generated over $15 billion in volume for all the protocols available on the platform. Mux was asking for a $6 million ARB grant in order to promote the exchange and onboard new traders at the beginning of this bull run. All right, third up, we have a European play, Angle Protocol. Angle is serving up the huge European market with their on-chain Euro stablecoin, the AG Euro. This is a big deal since Europe is the third largest financial hub in the world. It's been seeing explosive growth over the past few years and is second to the US in terms of financial consultation. The more Europe is onboarded onto crypto, the more money will flow, and Angle is in the perfect angle or position to capture that market and become the Uniswap of Europe. At the time of this recording, Angle Protocol has 34 million euros in total value locked and has 1.6 million AG Euro holders. It looks like they're getting an injection of 700,000 ARB to add more tokens to their platform and create incentives for their pools, shared with Arbitrum DeFi player Camelot. Now it's time for the final project. This is one of the few DeFi projects to top the list, and it's a protocol that's set up to be the backbone of decentralized iGaming, which is the new industry term for on-chain casinos. WINR, winner. It isn't the platform, it's the protocol to build on that pulls in hundreds of assets across crypto, provides liquidity, and enables all the EVM compatible smart contracts necessary to make this sector possible. All of this is on the super fast and cheap Arbitrum network, which makes a killer business proposition. They have 3 huge partners on the protocol, with more to come in 2024. And look for Winner to launch their own L3 to being focused on the micro-cost, lightning-fast speeds needed for table games and slots. Later in 2024, they'll be launching a sportsbook, which will time out with the bull run very nicely. So you can see a lot is happening on Arbitrum. And while the market is priming up for a massive crypto bull run, there's still time to get in on many of these protocols who have only just tested the waters of what the price action is going to look like in the long term. When it comes to the ARB token itself, well, the price action relies on the fundamentals. As of this recording, it sits at about a $1.5 billion market cap and has seen consistent upward movement within the rest of the crypto markets during the late half of 2023. While the release supply is very low, many of the VCs and community members aren't dumping tokens as soon as they hit the market. It said they're locking them up and staking in DeFi to maximize their gains. Now, ARB token doing a 10x is certainly in the cards for this bull run, and a $20 to $30 ARB is a plausible forecast for where it could go. There's a link to the full report from InspectCo in the description if you want to check it out in detail. Now, I've seen some insane price forecasts of $50 or even $100 ARB. $50 is a little bit high, but under the right scenario, I do think $30 is plausible. I'm gonna come in with a little bit more realistic target and say probably a lot of sell pressure around the $20 range. So I'll be looking at that for ARB's all-time high next bull run. I'm DZ from Discover Crypto, and I'll see you in your ARB bags at the top.